This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
It was Lamb Chop who gave us the song that doesn't end. Catchy, ain't it?
Just because this is the song that doesn't end.
You know what else doesn't seem to end? The horrible tales of family injustice here at the Harris County Family Courthouse. You think this has become a racket?
I don't think, I know it's a racket. 100%.
Such a racket across the country, they even made a documentary about the business of family court. I'm not kidding.
You'll find oftentimes that the attorneys who make the largest contributions to the judges tend to win most of their cases.
It's a $50 billion industry. And you know who's getting rich off long divorce fights? What a shock. The lawyers are.
They're taking people in their lowest, weakest moments and take advantage of it.
Our investigation started by this Houston real estate investor has spiraled into dozens of investigations into legal malpractice.
What's going on, my friend? What you up to?
Not much.
Huh? Don't touch my face with your camera.
Judicial misconduct.
I had no idea that I was being betrayed by my own lawyer.
Campaign connections.
Get out of my face. Don't you have enough of film already?
From Houston.
You know, these lawyers have control of everything, and they're not protecting you. They're not doing what they need to do for you. It seems like they're just billing you.
To Fort Worth.
Should family lawyers ever feel guilty making millions of dollars off people's family dramas? Does it ever bother you?
To Central Texas, and clients across the country have started reaching out for help.
Yeah, it's all just dishonesty upon dishonesty. They make up the rules as they go along.
Divorce Corp was produced in 2014, 6 years ago. That's the same year Suzanne Ron first filed for divorce against Avi Ron. Can you believe that case is still going on? So long there's even a new judge on the 245th District Court, Tristan Longino. He's inherited this never-ending story. And all Avi Ron wants is a final chapter written.
And we're still citizens of this county, and we have rights too. Just because we get divorced, we don't need to be victims.
Divorce is ugly, especially when big money is involved. Avi Ron has tried to warn Houstonians for a long time now about some of the city's big divorce lawyers.
Just because I'm rich, I may choose to give my money to charity or to university or to a hospital, not to divorce lawyers who don't need my money, who make it their business to make these painful, ruined families along the way so they can enrich themselves.
Robert Hoffman, hit by multiple allegations of malpractice. And Bobby Newman, whose firm and family spread out campaign cash on the very judges who hold the purse strings in divorce cases. So why in March 2020 is the Ron case back before the judge? The final decree of divorce was signed April 13, 2017, nearly 3 years ago. We looked at the records. Ron paid his wife tens of millions of dollars. She got the right to move to Utah along with their teenage son. The Rons agreed to work out visitation, but Suzanne has refused ever since to let Avi even see his own son. It's been more than 2.5 years. That's wrong. Some of my divorce lawyer friends, and I've got so many of those, have suggested this isn't really about greed. It's all those experts you have to hire to figure out all the complicated money stuff with rich folks. Okay, I'll bite. If that's true, then why do rich divorce lawyers seem to get out of their marriages so quickly? Maybe you missed this headline in the Houston Press back in October of 2016. A woman beaten in a River Oaks parking lot. It was outside the law offices of Houston divorce king Bobby Newman. The victim told security guards it was Newman's wife who did it, but no arrests were ever made. Bobby Newman, he filed for divorce less than a month later. And here's a tip for you regular folks that sue for divorce. You can just use initials in your pleadings. So let's compare, shall we? Avi Ron's divorce has dragged on for nearly 6 years. Bobby Newman's was done in just 7 months. The Harris County District Clerk's records show there wasn't a single court hearing.
I got into this area of law for the never-ending drama and the entertainment factor that these cases bring to our lives.
The associate judge who granted Newman's divorce was Paula Vlahakis. After she got off the bench, she got divorced too. And guess who she hired to help her? Bobby Newman. We know who filed the divorce petition for Newman. It was Robert Hoffman.
Don't touch my face with your camera.
Another of Suzanne Ron's lawyers. Hoffman filed for his own divorce in September of 2016, and court records show he was finished by early February the next year. It only took 4.5 months to end the entire case. So if divorce lawyers have figured out a way to get out of their marriages quick and without spending a lot of money, I'd love to have you on Dolce Vito Consulting so you could share your wisdom and guidance with all the other folks out here. Listen, judges are starting to get the message. A few of them have actually stopped taking big campaign contributions from divorce lawyers. What a good idea. Judges should send another message. Divorce and custody fights are ugly enough without worrying about how much money the lawyers make for their bank accounts and their private planes.
Everybody should be treated equally. Lawyers are not above the law.